Hello guys, I'm gonna do a video in English, and you might wonder why, but just telling you my thoughts. And before I start, it's not an apple a day makes the sickness go away. It's a bottle a day makes sickness go away. Anyway, um, no, I'm not an alcoholic. No, not really. But sometimes when you drink a bit of alcohol, it makes you relax, and you spit things out. It makes more like I used to have a filly by Silvano, called Vino Veritas. I told Gavin Van Sale about the pedigree. It goes about another one. I don't know, tenth or I don't know, very late. But I won't buy anything about the 10th pregnancy or gestation. Okay, but anyway, it beat my horse. It's very good. So there you go. That's pedigree. So what do I want to say? I'm back in China. China is supposedly to be seriously affected, and can't deny it. It could be much more than what's published by the government, but it's propaganda. Everything's propaganda. You just use your brain and analyze what's right, what's wrong. A lot of people do stuff for a purpose. They talk for a purpose. What's my purpose? No, I'm the right age, 52. I might die if I catch this thing. I have a very, very young kid. I want to see him grow up. That's my wish. Nothing else. Not about money. I never liked money anyway. No, of course you want a bit of money, or you want quite a bit of money to play around with horses. But depends what your background is. But anyway, talk about coming back. I came back to China last night, and the streets are empty. I'll show you where I live. I live in a flat, a rented flat for 4,600 yuan. Okay. A lot of people haven't even come back to Shenzhen. You see, that's the road. Very quiet. It's 6 o'clock. It's meant to be rush hour. But China is taking this very, very seriously. There's a lot of conspiracy theories on the internet or this or that. I leave it to play it itself out. It always come out, whatever. So, what do I want to say in this video is my thoughts. My family, they wonder why I want to come back to China, and I can live in Hong Kong. For start, I don't like living in Hong Kong because in the house it's always fucking jerks, selfish fucking jerks, and now fucking cunts too. So I don't want to talk too much about my family. It's a big mansion, it's a lot of money, but apparently a lot of money that you can touch. You can do anything. You just never mind. Forget it. But it's like when I come back to China, I know a lot of people, because of this government or the governing of the place, they instill in you what's dangerous, what's what you have to be careful. Of course, you heard all about like false rumors or fake news and all that. But when later on they found out that it's not fake news, they apologize. Which it depends how you play it. Okay, nothing is perfect. Okay, nothing is perfect, but the fact is, like, I believe from what I've seen since a long time ago, or living here, or living in China for 20 odd years. I was in Xinjiang. I was in everything. It's about how you live in society, how you live together, how you live with other people, whether you're kind or you bad or you strong or you rich or whatever. Okay, everyone's got a kind of personality or acting. It's not exactly acting. You're living it. It's in society. So what I want to say is like what's happening right now is like the Hong Kong people still don't realize it's just politics, 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 and today right now they said from the 8th of February anyone who doesn't go back, any Hong Kong people having a Hong Kong ID card, do not go back to Hong Kong, will have to be quarantined for 14 days. That's after they shut a lot of big ports. So I'm not going back. I'll tell you exactly the reason why. Because the fact is, they don't realize how dangerous it is in Hong Kong already. If you read on a lot of because I read a lot of news, I read a lot of stuff on the internet. So there's a lot of good stuff, a lot of fake stuff. You just try to siphon, fake stuff yourself, and you try to analyze or think through what you've been told, whether it's right or wrong. But to be honest, the kind of strike in Hong Kong with the hospital people, the medical profession. Initially, that's about 3,000, actually 2,000. Now they say 9,000. The next stage. I mean, if the people who's talking to the press are actually IT people, politicians, or flipping flight hostesses, that doesn't represent the whole population. There's a lot of good doctors, a lot of good nurses, and I appreciate it. I know it. I know it's just a political game. They're just gonna make it. They're just gonna make it like what's in their favor. It's like picking stuff. Okay, good stuff, bad stuff. Good stuff you don't see it. Bad stuff you see it all the time. Just playing the mind games. Okay, and hold on a second. I'm gonna take a sip. Okay, back to in China. Okay, it's a lot of cases, but the fact is, the how infectious this new coronavirus is pretty infectious. They say maybe R0, that's about two and a bit. They used to say about three. That's Lancet. Lancet is a very respectable medical journal, but I think it is more like three, because a lot of people, let's say, from statistics. Okay, I like talking about statistics. You can check it all out. I think probably 80% or no 90%, a little bit too much. 80% of people don't show much symptoms or mild symptoms when they are infected. Then there's the 10 a bit percentage that show severe symptoms, and a lot of people got pneumonia. They do the CT scan, but even if you got pneumonia or something with your lungs, not exactly pneumonia, because that's a term to be meant to be inflammation of your lungs. Okay, so pneumonia, as in you cannot see, is still present. So imagine a population in Wuhan of, say, over 10 million. How many hospitals are there? How many checks can they get? How many? It's a mess. People don't understand it. They always say, the US of A say, oh, blah, 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 blah. It's a mess. They're not doing this. People are dying. How many infected? Always bad stuff. But the fact is, let's say in your country, whatever country, the US of A, or my friends South Africa or New Zealand or Australia, okay, how many hospital beds do you have per person of the population? You tell me. Okay, there's always a good side. Okay, if there's too much bed, okay, you say it's a waste of time. Whenever there's an epidemic or pandemic, okay, shit, that's not enough. Christ, I'm dying. No, I shouldn't use the term Christ. Sorry, I beg your pardon. That's what I'm saying. Because over here, a lot of people, they understand what's happening. The country is in crisis, and they self-quarantine, like what I'm doing here. Okay, I bought food for at least a week, maybe 4 days. I'm not going out from my flat. Okay, my girlfriend and my kid and my daughter and is back at their family, and it's from them that I learned. They haven't been out for a whole week. They're farmers, they're peasants, but they haven't been out for a whole week because they know they're not infected. As long as you don't go out, you won't get infected. Okay? So that's what I'm doing here. That's what I'm doing here. It's like in Hong Kong, in my mansion, there's 4 domestic helpers. Okay? A holiday a week, they all go out. Okay? Okay, a face mask, it's going to cost you a lot of money. Hand sanitizer as well, alcohol, whatever, that's money. So you tell yourself, are they going to follow through with every single procedure? I came back from Seoul, and then that was before yesterday. It's the night before yesterday. I came back still yesterday, because I came back after 12. My flight arrived about 10:30 or something. I got back home and went in. No preparation at all. First thing you go in, you spray your shoes, the bottom of your shoes, with alcohol. Okay? At least it helps you. There's no plasma ionizer. Okay, you want to talk about plasma ionizer? There you go. Switch on. It was on. Okay. What it does is the area surrounding you, okay, because it makes the viruses or whatever drop to the floor. I've also bought detergent or bleaching agents to wipe the floor. I'm gonna wipe it every now and then, maybe 2-3 times a day. Twice. Okay, I'm lazy. Twice. So if there's viruses, they drop to the floor and you clean it. And this one makes them drop to the floor. It's a plasma ionizer. I was in Seoul, and there's a couple of big firms making that's sort of portable stuff in Seoul, but they're not for sale. Okay, I bought masks, and I was very disappointed. First day, 2,000 won, which is pretty expensive for a mask, one mask. And then second day, 2,500. And then when my friends or my family ask me to buy more, it's gone to 4,000. That's democracy, freedom. Okay, you can do anything you want. You want to buy this? Markup. I bought it at a markup. Buy it. So I'm going to take another sip. It's gone on 13 minutes, and it's getting dark because it's sunset. So, what I really want to say is about statistics. There's 2 ships, cruisers. There's a cruise liner that is stuck outside of Japan in a quarantine. And from what I read from BBC, you go check it out, BBC. I read everywhere. There's a lot of stuff. Some pretty shocking. So I take it with a pinch of salt. So the cruise liner holds, say, 4,000 passengers, 300 being tested, and maybe 30 or something results back, and then 1/3 of those are tested positive. And apparently, a Hong Kong guy boarded the cruise and then got off. So you tell me, that's human-to-human transmission, full stop. And the other thing is, like, you don't let people tell you what to do. Look at what's happening. Why is the Hong Kong government trying to find a quarantine place? Why? Because the likelihood is not 100%. It's likelihood it's going to explode. And then Shenzhen, which is where I'm right now. Okay, honestly, I feel a lot safer here because it's gonna blow. It probably gonna blow everywhere, and the people in Hong Kong, it's going out in everywhere, walking all over the place, talking, coughing, this and that. I'm on my own here. I feel safer. I don't go out. I go out and buy a meal. No, buy groceries every 4 days. Let's say every 4 days. So by probability, I'm safer. And what else should I say? And I don't know. But it's probability, facts, statistics, amongst a lot of bullshit. Okay, and I don't know what to say. Well, if I start racing horses or breeding, okay, you guys have fun. Not much I can say. It's a very good example of showing who's good, who's bad, who's willing to give, and whatever. Okay, who's selfish. You can see it all here, right now. So it's pretty sad because people who are logical, who's thoughtful, see the doomsday clock at the nearest. I really do hope not. I really do hope not because you could treasure life, you can live and enjoy it while you can, and I just hope whoever's listening, and I'll probably be safe. It's 50-1, and I've only got 99-1 once in my lifetime, so it's all good. It's all good. You see. No, I'm not an alcoholic, as they try to spread rumors about me. I just like talking in Vino Veritas. I had a horse called Vino Veritas, and sold her, and she became a group 3. I feel like, no, never mind. Okay. Anyway, I really do like a lot of friends in South Africa, a lot of good people, and I just wish you all be happy and enjoy life. And that's it. Okay. It's getting very dark. Okay, and take care. Bye bye.